I chose to come to Kent because the department is really like a family. If you need anything, there's always going to be someone in the hallway.
All of the opportunities that Kent's given me, I've had the chance to perform, choreograph.
We are very hands-on and we are very nurturing, and we're a smaller program. There are programs that have like 50 dancers in a class, and we don't. We pretty much we'll have up to 25 or 30 in a class.
I think individual expression is key, and it's one of the things that we focus on. So even though we're learning some techniques which are relatively set, we're really asking the student to find their own voice, and then essentially their own aesthetic vision inside of that and through that. I teach the technique that's based on the work of Eric Hawkins, who's a 20th century modern dance choreographer. We also have a faculty member, Barbara Allegra Valenza, who works with the May O'Donnell technique, and that comes from around the same time period in the mid-20th century. And then Kimberly Carpentry works with a variety of modern dance techniques, including Paul Taylor and Jose Limon, which has a more flowing style, but she also interjects a lot more athleticism in her work as well. And then finally we have Erin LaSala, who's teaching a release technique, which is a much more contemporary approach to modern dance.
Learning many different types of techniques not only affords them a more diverse technical background, so it just makes you a better dancer. If you have a good teacher in any technique, it's going to increase your range technically, artistically, intelligently.
Dance is a performing art, and so any experience that you have performing, being in front of an audience, and learning how to take a choreographer's vision and express that is important. The Kent Dance Ensemble is a pre-professional student performing company. It was created to let the students who are selected members have an experience that is equivalent to that of a professional company.
Clarity in classical ballet that's been figured out over hundreds of years. The basic alignment, the use of the turnout, the use of the arms, certain exercises. Now they did it by trial and error, and then exercise science kind of caught up to them in terms of how to create a beautiful dancer. When ballet is taught really correctly, or I won't say correctly, in a very neutral way, which we do, we don't teach it with a particular style. So we hope that our ballet training, our dancers can go anywhere and take any ballet class and have a very clean and pure technique, which choreographers can then use to facilitate their ideas.
I think the students here are really good at generating movement. They have a lot of great ideas and they're very inventive. And the role of composition is to help them, A, recognize that, where are these movements coming from, and then really organize them. I think a lot of us think linearly. We start at A and we go to Z. And that's a lot of space and a lot of time. But A and B and C, what you just started with, might be so rich that you need to mine them a little bit more. And so composition is a way to encourage students to really mine their material, responsible for creating their own dance, starting from the beginning, having auditions, choosing dancers that are going to be appropriate and will best serve the work, setting up rehearsals, maintaining that schedule, creating the work, getting feedback from faculty, and then integrating that as is appropriate into their work. Everything then moving towards production.
Only dance form that developed in America, and ballet and modern come from Europe. So the students learn about the American art form and historically all the influences, and they learn different styles from minstrelsy and vaudeville to Broadway and hip-hop. And they also have the experience of performing jazz on a concert stage. Again, a lot of times jazz is considered a commercial art form or a superficial genre of dance, and we consider it to be a theater art, a concert form, just like modern and ballet.
Much fun. So anyone taking hip hop will have a lot of fun. I try to do a wide variety of mixed music. So we'll do like an old school day, we'll do stuff from the 80s, 90s, we'll do new wave, dubstep, popular music that's on the radio now.
A new program that we're very excited about, and it has one more approval or two more approvals to get before we can actually offer it. And that is a new Bachelor of Arts degree in dance studies. And what that is a 121 credit hour program, where the BFA is a little bit more intensive, and that's actually 129 credit hours.